hear the sound. Oh, Night and Day Network, we're the talk of the town. Oh, gossip the rumors, celebrities and all. Oh, keep you informed, gonna have a ball. Tune in, come and see the latest news. We got it on replay, from the red carpet to the secret schemes. Night and Day Network, filling your wildest dreams. Learn the conversation, hear the whispers in the night. We'll uncover the truth, shining a bright light. Conspiracies and scandals, we'll discuss them all. Night and Day Network, catching every call.
Don't be fooled by the internet. It's cool to get on the computer, but don't let the computer get on you. It's cool to use the computer, don't let the computer use you. You all saw The Matrix. There's a war going on, the battlefield's in the mind. The prize is the soul.
Yo, we are back again.
What in the hell is going on out here?
We are back again. What's up, y'all? What's going on? Come on in, get yourself situated.
Second shift Curry gang.
We're gonna go ahead and get into this. Yep. So what's going on? All right. Notifications went off. Yeah, they went off. Yeah. Shout out to y'all. What's up, Lily? D-Dot, what's going on? Rosalind, Chrissy, what's going on? So yeah, we a lot more people speaking out on this Diddy situation. I feel like a lot of people just saying any old thing right now, but you got some people that's saying that's dropping some real jewels and real insight on this, which the brother from Sanford and Son, Damon Wilson, the one that played Lamont, he's been in the industry for years, so he's been in since 50 years ago.
Right.
He knows a lot of things. Yeah, I mean, so
now we was telling y'all gotta be able to discern, because there's a mixture of people out there. You might have some real victims of Diddy, but then you might have some people out here who's just trying to get some views, who's trying to get some, clout, trying to get some money, trying to get something. Then they just using that. They just say any old thing to basically get that attention of this Diddy situation.
What's up, Messi, Dominique? I got the hookup. What's good, bro? YouTube, what's going on? You double? I call him YouTube. What's going on, you double?
What's up, YouTube?
I mean,
you double.
All right. So yeah, man, we're gonna get into this, man. I feel like the brother Damon is definitely a credible source to Hollywood.
Very credible.
He's been around all of them. The top people you can name: Norman Lear,
top execs, right?
Quincy Jones, because Quincy Jones did the theme song for Sanford and Son.
He did the theme song for a lot of
things, but I mean, but yeah. So recently, Damon Wilson did an interview with Comedy Hype. That seems to be the place where he does most of his interviews at and comes on is Comedy Hype.
Right.
So they got him back on, and he spoke out about Hollywood before, previous to the Diddy. Him speaking out about Diddy, he spoke out about Hollywood before, which we're going to play as well. But we definitely wanted to highlight, because he said something about Terry Crews. He spoke on the Terry Crews, John, too, when he brought Terry Crews' name up in an interview.
Yeah, because everybody get inappropriately touched in Hollywood. You remember what's her name? Kel Mitchell's ex-wife, when we did the interview, she said they, they was getting seduced.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like that's the normal thing that happens in Hollywood. That's wild to me.
All right, so let me pull this up real quick. We're gonna go ahead and get into this, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So we can go ahead and start off with Damon Wilson We're gonna get into this segment real quick. All right. So shout out to comedy hype. Y'all can go watch the full interview on there. But we just gonna, you know what I mean, get into you know,
let's give y'all a snippet.
Clip it in his John when I'm speaking on this situation. So all right, let's put this up. So this is all, you know what I mean? It's all under the fair use. You know what I mean? It's all under fair use. Damn, what happened to our theme music? Hold on. Got the loop wasn't on. Back into this, man. All right. So let's go ahead and get into this, y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button if you haven't yet. And let's get into it.
You back because it's been so
much. Let me know if y'all can hear this.
Going on.
Yeah, you good.
You know what's going on.
It's been a lot going on since the last time we talked.
All the podcasts are talking about this thing with this man. I don't know this man. I don't swim in that pond, but it's everywhere. It's everywhere. But what I see is somebody who's doing something that's been doing it for over 30 years. And all of a sudden now, this is what I know. Okay. I only speak on what I know. I don't like that term gatekeepers. I like overseers. Overseers on the plantation had a certain amount of power that they could wield that the master, the owner of the plantation, gave them. And many of the slaves purportedly feared the overseers more than they did master, because they wanted to maintain and keep their status. Listen to what I'm saying and look at what's happening. They wanted to keep and maintain their status. And as long as the slaves were making that money when they weighed that cotton and whatever crop they had, the overseer's position was solid. So he cracked the whip to make sure that them slaves busted their butt.
You're choosing not to say the person's name, right?
I don't want to. You can say whatever name you want.
Because I just want to make sure the viewers, at least I'm understanding that you're talking about Diddy, and you're talking about what went down. I think like relatively, maybe about a month ago, his house got raided, and that would open up a can of worms. You're seeing different headlines come out. You're hearing about freak off parties, which I want to ask you about. Were those things existing in your time coming up? But I mean, just seeing that,
I say one thing about that last part that you asked me. Fatty Arbuckle. That name ring a bell?
No.
Fatty Arbuckle was in the silent movies. He was a superstar in silent films. And his career was lost because he was look at you Googling because you're young. He was at a freak party, which has been going on since Hollywood existed. This is nothing new. It might be new to just your generation. This ain't nothing new. The game doesn't change, John, only the players. And this generation doesn't understand that because they don't know what happened before.
Now, Pete, what he said the game don't change, only the players. So Diddy is going to be replaced. If he's being moved out the way, only thing he's going to be doing is getting replaced by somebody else. So let's continue.
If you don't know your history, you're going to repeat the same dumb things in the future. Fatty Arbuckle was a superstar in silent films. He was at a freak party, which all the big studios used to throw. And he was accused of inserting a bottle in a woman. And it killed his career. His career became flat as 3D albeit. What I know about the overseers, I don't want to use that gatekeeper nonsense. That's a modern term. Is that as long as they're producing, they're good. No matter what they do, no matter how vile it is, the gatekeepers will make it go away. Now,
Pete, what he said once you stop making money for them, that's when you start getting outed. Now, we've seen Diddy happen with that Diageo situation where, you know what I mean? We've seen that situation, this come about right after the Diageo lawsuit that Diddy tried to sue them from, for basically being racist or whatever. And then months later, what we see? We start seeing things coming out about Diddy. Let's continue.
But I know, because I went to the top in my industry, as long as you are making money for the powers that be, you can do anything short of somebody watching you murder somebody. The moment you stop making the money for them, you have no intrinsic value.
That goes back to what Kanye said. Remember, I didn't kill anyone, but he was talking about other people that pretty much did, allegedly. We're gonna pull that back up too. Right.
So the game remains the same. The only thing that changed are the players.
That's it.
And it's been like that since the beginning of Hollywood. I mean, we've talked about the history of Hollywood before. It was all a magician
I knew
trick
that.
from the very
And
beginning.
that's what I use.
Right, exactly. Facts. Yep.
Because I went to the top in my industry. As long as you are making money for the powers that be, you can do anything short of somebody watching you murder somebody. The moment you stop making the money for them, you have no intrinsic value. And I knew that, and that's what I used in the business of show. So I'm not talking about this young man. I don't know him. I don't swim in that pond. It's not necessary for me to bring all these people in, how he took advantage of. They wanted something. He wanted something. If you go to a shore in the Caribbean or even here, and you see a sign that says shark sightings, no recreational swimming. You see surfers out there. You see people swimming out there. They go in the water and come out. Nothing might not happen. But then they go in that water and the shark will get them, and that's the end of that. So those waters that these people are swimming in are shark infested in the motion picture industry, in the television industry, and in the recording industry. Those waters are shark infested. You take a chance to go in there, you might come out unscathed, you might not come out.
Yeah. Do you think
so what they're talking about this young man is doing has been going on since silent film. Do your research, son. After you hang up, say, that old dude was right again. God dang. Because I'm from that era. I know the history of the industry. The thing that this young man is going through could be, they have a ritual, an embarrassment ritual, a shaming ritual.
Right, but let me ask you this, because with that statement, you said this could be a shaming ritual. Does that mean the person's in on it as well as like, this is part of my initiation? Because I saw Diddy in Miami and he was smiling as if everything was okay.
I don't know if this young man, I saw him on a magazine, and I don't want to talk about him, but I saw him on a magazine wearing some pretty zesty clothes. So that said to me, he's probably part of that whole thing. And when you're part of that whole thing, you have to do what you're told. So if you want to go swim in those waters, you got to know, you got to be prepared. Look, people say DeMond was hard on John. He was hard on. Look, my hardness came from the discipline of my mother and father. When I was 8 years old to 18, I was in scouting. When I was 11, Cub Scouts, where you learn handcrafts, 8 to 11. At 11, I joined the Boy Scouts of America. That was before homosexuals were raping little boys. This was in the 50s. I was sleeping on the ground in 20-degree weather, putting up a tent, learning how to cook my food, and being a man, how to be a man, how to start a fire with a flint. And then I went into the military. So when I went to basic training, it was like summer camp for me.
All right, so that's the brother, Demond Wilson from Sanford & Son. All right, so now, let me pull up this other clip. Shout out to Comedy Hype for getting these interviews, because it's not easy getting this brother to do an interview. I'll tell you that right now.
That's crazy, man.
It's not easy. It's not easy.
You can tell he's speaking from wisdom.
Right.
He's speaking from experience. He's speaking from not. Yeah, this brother definitely. Yeah, you can trust what he's saying.
Right.
Now, but we knew this information, but he's like confirming it, like how the game is ran. Right. And we seen, like, even in the public's eye, how the game is ran, because like Harvey got busted, Harvey Weinstein. So he was like Hollywood, and he had deeper ties to other agencies and stuff like that. And then and then Ye came out and said, like you said, people go missing in Hollywood all the time. Then he said, he ain't never unalive nobody.
Right.
And then he was on stage saying, Jay, please don't send your hitters after me. I know y'all got hitters. DJ Khaled, please don't send your hitters after me. They got hitters. I don't know what Ye was up there rambling about, but y'all realize they took him off into the crazy house immediately after that. You remember that? Right after that, John, he went straight to the crazy house. And Kim's mom had a lot to do with that. Getting him in that crazy house. For basically saying the same thing that this man is saying.
Yeah.
So straight to the crazy house, man. Dyed his hair blonde. He came out the elevator with Trump with blonde hair.
Yep.
Straight out of the crazy house, and then saying, "Yeah, man, that was." You can tell something went on with that. That was a real weird, freaky situation.
So he revealed in this why he left Sanford & Son. He revealed in this interview. This is a separate interview, but this is, previous to the one he's talking about, Puff. But this one here, he revealed why he left Sanford & Son. So let's get into this. This is Comedy Hype News again. So let's get into this.
In that fashion, is because it seems very cliquish Hollywood from the outside looking in. Why? I mean, but why didn't we see you in certain cliques? Why didn't I see you in Harlem Nights? Did you get that offer? Like, I feel like you would have been right along.
I just told you, 1982, I went full-time into the ministry. The Lord called me full-time into the ministry. I preached before thousands in Africa, thousands in China, in every city and hamlet in America. How old are you?
I'm 35.
I got to suit your age. That's why you don't know. I thought maybe you did your homework before you interviewed me. Hollywood, I've never had anything to do with any kind of clique. I'm not a cliquish person.
Right. I assume that.
Followers. When I grew up, I had the kids followed me. They followed my dress style. They followed the coolness, the way I walked. When I was in the war, I was a leader. I ain't never followed nobody. So these cliques, I can tell you things about people you named.
That we talked through this, John, anyway, for copyright purposes. But you know what's crazy about this? Our John Todd series lines up with this, because if you remember in our John Todd series that we had on the Metaphysics channel on our Facebook, he was saying how like these 13 families run this industry. And this brother right here is saying that it goes as far back as silent films. Yeah. So it's sort of that's a connection right there.
That's a connection right there, yo.
That's definitely a connection. So this is some top high profile people we're talking about. That's what the Jim Brewer was saying on a live stream we did yesterday about Dave Chappelle coming to him and saying they visited him. Yeah, I mean, so this man is basically confirming the same thing. John Todd confirmed the same thing, and a bunch of other people.
The little Fruit Loops.
So listen to what he said, though. Listen to what he said.
I was a leader. I ain't never followed nobody. So these cliques, I could tell you things about people you named that the little Fruit Loops. They bend over billies. You cannot make it to the top in that industry without selling your soul.
What do you know about the brother that just came forward, Christian Keys? You heard of this young actor? He just came forward and said that he was sexually harassed by a billionaire Hollywood person in power. There's assumptions of names. Is that something that happened in your industry? Like, were you ever, respectfully, I'm asking you as...
Again, here you go. My industry. It's not my industry. I'm a Broadway actor. I came to Hollywood. Wait a minute. You didn't do your homework. I'm going to tell you. I came to California. I did a film in Canada called The Dealing of the Berkeley to Boston 40 Brick Bag Lost Blues. I went back to Broadway and I was at the Public Theater. Al Pacino was down there. The late Ron O'Neal was down there. You had a lot of actors that became famous that were down there working for Joe Papp in the Village at that theater. It's renowned. And Walter Mirisch from Mirisch Studio, from the Mirisch brothers, came to New York, and he cast me in my first major motion picture, The Organization, with Sidney Poitier. And that's why when I first came to California, we shot it in San Francisco, and people saw the dailies and they liked my work. And so I said, oh, you know what? I'm gonna move out there because I'm getting a lot of offers and I don't want to be doing this bi-coastal thing. So I moved to California and I did Mission Impossible and a couple of TV spots, and then All in the Family. And then I got a phone call from Bud Yorkin, and he asked me if I wanted to do a series with Red Fox. So I've never been a part of any of that nonsense. I don't respect those people. I don't care about that. I'm you know, I told you I had connections. Nobody was gonna say that to me.
I get it. And
So listen, hold on.
And it made me think when you just said kind of.
He said he ain't have to go through all that ritual stuff because he had connections already.
Right.
Wow.
The comment about some of the people that we've known in the industry and what they might have to do to get to the top. Can you give me
all of them? All of them. You name your biggest black actors, you name your biggest white actors, you name your biggest female Latino actresses, they all have to do it.
Wow.
That's old head telling you. They all have to do it.
They all have to do it. They all have to do it. Every last one of them. Yeah, we just got finished talking about this. The Jim Brewer and Roseanne interview. The dude that was on Half Baked was talking about how Dave Chappelle had to go through this same ritual, but he didn't want to do it. And they actually visited him.
Right.
You know what I mean? And Dave Chappelle said the same thing. He said they visited him. Then we played y'all Dave Chappelle's cousin saying that Dave Chappelle was definitely visited. They were saying she was saying by some top execs and some other people. Right. So You already know what them other people are. So we don't
Right.
even need to get into that. Them other people you can't even name
Facts.
because they had shut this down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So y'all already know what that's about.
Right.
So yeah, you're not, like you said, you're not gonna get to the top of the top if you don't get involved in some type of rituals. I mean, it's clubs, I guess. There's different clubs. They try to tell
Mhm.
you. They tell you. George Carlin is another one. You listen to a lot of his stand up. The late George Carlin, he tell you it's a club, and you
And
ain't
you
in
ain't
it.
in it. And you ain't
Right,
in it.
right. It's a club, and he's basically saying he wasn't in it.
Nah, because he wasn't willing to do the
Yeah, that's why you didn't see him in no big Hollywood movies or nothing.
nah, because he wasn't willing to do the
Right.
bendo
Because so he just basically depended on just going around touring,
and doing
like
comedy.
what Cat
Yep,
Williams is doing
yep,
independently.
Yep.
Yup.
So Pete, what he say?
The men in dresses thing. Do you know the origin of that? Did you ever get approached at it?
To take your manhood from
Get
you.
approached back in the day?
He said it's to take your manhood from you. That's what it's about. He said putting brothers in the dresses to take their manhood from you. Now I can remember Cat Williams explaining, you know what I mean, which I went to college for in art class and learned that in the arts or whatever in my course or whatever, that during that time men and women, it was only men acting during that time. It was just the men would play the women and they would play the men. Women wasn't allowed to act then. You know what I mean? So the men played both parts. So it's kind of stems from that as well. So
yeah, how long we been talking?
Wow.
We've been talking for probably maybe close to 35, 40 minutes.
Do I seem like type of Negro that you could come to with some bull manure like that?
People, I mean, Terry Crews got approached.
Who?
Terry Crews got approached. He got groped by.
Terry Crews is in a different era, brother. I'm from the golden era of Hollywood, the first 50 years of the motion picture television industry. That's what I'm from. I'm a sojourner. I wasn't supposed to live this long, I guess. My show wasn't supposed to still be relevant this long, I guess. Kids 12 and 13 years old weren't supposed to recognize me walking down the street, I guess.
Right. I only asked that because I've seen multiple people, even on our platform.
Where was Terry Crews when that? Wait a minute. Let me set you straight, young brother. 35. Where was Terry Crews when that happened? At one of their parties.
Yes.
I didn't go to one of their parties. I didn't go to none of their parties. They would nominate me for whatever. I never went. I didn't partake in that nonsense. I told my wife when we first met, if people see me on the street and say, DeMond Wilson, I hate your black ass. Okay. DeMond Wilson, I love your black ass. Okay. All I want from my career, Cicely is my wife's name, is for my work to speak for me.
Right. So yeah, that's the brother. Shout out to Comedy Hype, man. Hype. They be getting exclusives with the brother DeMond Wilson from Sanford and Son. You know what I mean?
It's volunteer.
He said he ain't had to go to none. He ain't had to do all that because he had connects. He ain't have to do all that what everybody else had to go through.
It's if you volunteer to go to those parties and everything. You ain't gotta go. The thing is, you probably won't get as high up
because you ain't part of.
You won't get the big You won't get the big endorsements. You won't get the big movie deals. You won't get any of that if you don't do the extra politicking, because that's what it's really about. You can actually call it, I mean, politicking.
Politicking. That's funny as hell.
But yeah, it's all about that politics. The politics.
Politics.
Right.
Politics. That's crazy. All right, so we're gonna move along to Carl Winslow and Diddy. But before we get into that, let's go ahead and get into a quick commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I mean? We gotta get into a quick commercial break because that was kind of heavy right there with the brother, you know what I mean? You know, breaking all that down.
It's like another Dick Gregory going on.
Yeah, he is like Dick Gregory.
Yeah, he's like Dick Gregory. Yep.
Their patience is short when they get older. They ain't got no time for the nonsense. So, all right, let's get into a quick commercial break. Make sure y'all stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Zeolite is one of the most amazing minerals of our age. Millions of people have been using detoxification supplements to remove harmful toxins, pollutants, heavy toxic metals, as well as to balance pH levels, lower the risk of viruses like cold and flu, support the immune system, and improve nutrient absorption. What is zeolite? Zeolite is a volcanic ash that forms over time when ash and lava react with alkalized water, resulting in a compound with a very strong cage-like structure and a negative charge. Zeolite is one of the most fascinating and powerful nature remedies available. Great to detox and balance your body. Health benefits of detoxing. The removal of excess heavy metals can improve overall health. Detoxification helps balance a body's pH levels. This product provides 30 capsules, 1 month supply, ships within 3 days. Purchase now at nightanddayNetmarket.com.
All right, we back. If you haven't tried the Ze-Tox yet, and you was planning on getting, definitely head over there to nightanddayNetmarket.com and get that Zeolite, man. Don't play with it.
I still haven't gotten sick yet since I started taking it a year ago.
So if you
haven't gotten sick yet, y'all haven't even gotten the sniffles.
Build your immune system up, clean yourself out, detoxify your body so you can feel better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know you like snacking on the cookies and the chips and the Chinese food and the McDonald's and the Taco Hell and Wendy's and Vominos and Drunken Donuts and
ain't no judgment if they want to eat all that.
Nah. I'm saying when you eat all that, you still got to detoxify yourself from that. You know what I'm saying? So, and the 35% off still on all the CBD products as well, man. So if you want to order some CBD,
25%.
I'm at 25% off. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, all right, man. Let's move into Carl Winslow. So recently, which I think, I don't know, man.
It's a rare condition this day and age.
So recently, this guy Loose Cannon and his wife, you know what I mean, spoke out on a podcast, and he claims that he walked in on Diddy and Carl Winslow. Now that sound kind of cap to me.
It sounds cap to me, but yeah,
it sound kind of cap because
hey, it's the industry though. We don't know what's going on.
It is the industry, but like what Carl Winslow, bro? Cap. Carl Winslow though, bro. Carl Winslow.
I mean,
Diddy and Carl Winslow.
Yeah, right. That don't sound. Yeah, I mean, but it's a possibility because Diddy was making his rounds throughout television. He was definitely making his round throughout television because I remember when
it's cap
Orlando Brown. You gotta think about Orlando Brown said, "Diddy, you gave me the oof wash whoosh wash."
Right.
You gotta remember Orlando Brown was around Carl Winslow also. So it is some connections there. It is some connection. You see how you gotta, you know what I mean, connect the dots. So it is some connections there. Now you heard Orlando Brown, you know what I mean, when he was saying about Diddy. And then I never heard nothing about no Carl Winslow with Diddy though. I mean, this is the first, so this could be cat. We don't know.
Niggas scraping and scrambling for shit, bro.
Right. This could be cat.
Niggas are saying anything on these podcasts to go viral at this point. So let's go ahead and get into it, man.
Right. I see, like when Diddy.
So this is the Loose Cannon nigga, West Coast rapping nigga. I remember he having issues with Big U and all that. And Whack 100 at one point in time had him on Adam 22's No Jumper podcast. So he was already out here saying a lot of stuff, insinuating a lot of stuff about Nipsey Hussle and you know what I mean.
So Night Day Talk is not saying this is true. We can't.
Nah.
We just playing it for y'all and letting y'all decide if this brother's capping or not.
Right.
All
right. So this is Loose Cannon and his wife. Let's get into it.
Carl Winslow. We was at the party, and we just chilling and shit like that. And me,
messed up my childhood when he told me that.
Everybody know me, right?
Right.
I'm a goofy nigga. I'm funny and stuff like that. So I hear a nigga just wearing out some shit. I'm like, huh? Like hearing that, I'm like, on 6-0, who's wearing this bitch out?
Right.
Nigga, I kick in the door. Poof. Kick in the door. Nigga, I seen Carl Winslow
that's the father. Ain't that the father from Family Matters?
Yeah.
No way.
The dad. The dad.
Oh, the dad.
The dad.
The dad.
I swear to God, dead homies, neighborhood crib. So when I see, I seen that,
Man.
and then
So who's piping Diddy?
Right? Yeah, Diddy was. So when I seen that, cuz right, Diddy came back and he was telling me, he was like, it's nothing more enjoyable than having a man do something for some money. I'm like, cuz that shit crazy.
Oh no, that's wild, bro.
Ain't that the same thing Jag claimed with the Christopher Williams? That Diddy mentioned that about Christopher Williams, saying, you know what I mean, they you know, liking having that power over men like that need a deal in the industry. So right, like we said, we wasn't there, so we can't confirm or deny this story. This is this brother Loose Cannon's account. This ain't our account. We just reported it, man. That's it.
We can't confirm or deny it. We just reporting on it.
That's
so
it.
Don't say Night and Day Talk Media is spreading this rumor because we just reporting on it. Nigga
It's all over the
nigga
it's
could
all
be
over
capping.
yeah, it's all over the internet already. So it's already all over the internet. So that's why we just report.
Yeah, but you know how niggas like singling. You know how you like singling niggas out.
Right.
You know what I mean? We've been singled out a couple times. You know what I'm
saying? Now, what made me think this is cat because he said I kicked in the door. What you need to kick in the door for? Nigga said he kicked in the door.
Yeah, that's bro. That shit sounds.
All I heard is Papa won't hit me.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I ain't gonna throw no dirt on Carl's name and well, Diddy. Diddy did it to himself.
Right. Like I see, like when Diddy
I don't know, man.
Right.
Carl's Winslow, we was at the party, and you know we just chilling and shit like that. And me,
messed up my childhood when he told me that.
Everybody.
So so that
sounds
making claims.
He probably added something. He probably added, like, even if he did walk into a room with Diddy in it, he probably spicing it up. You know, adding his own little twist to it, like Jag Liar do.
Like Jag to be doing,
like Jag Liar Wrong do, not Jaguar Right, but Jag Liar Wrong.
Oh, we just
it's some truth in it, right? It's some truth on it, but when you add your own twist on there,
put a little sugar.
It basically becomes a lie.
Yeah, put a little sugar.
Can't confirm or deny it though, but yeah, it sounds cat, bro. It sounds real cat.
Yeah, you right. Big Mitch, UGK say, yeah, Diddy did say. I mean, the brother of Deadman Wilson. I call him Deadman. What is Deadman? Wilson said, "The
all have to get down."
He said they all have to get down. Wilson said they all have to get down, bro. Yep. Yeah, I mean. And then you gotta think about it. There is a connection between the Norman Lear, Quincy Jones. Quincy Jones did all the music, basically all the music for all them 70 shows.
So did he like?
And he did Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. He's responsible.
Did he
for
like
Will Smith.
DHM's Big Handsome Men? Because remember when when Biggie was rubbing on his arm, telling him, "Yeah, you soft," and then and then TD Snakes swallowed. You ever been in the act of swallowing? So if he's into cars, so he's a chubby chaser, but like on the male side,
right?
He like thin women. He like thin women and chubby men.
Wow. Allegedly.
Diddy a wild boy.
We don't know what that nigga like. It's all alleged,
nigga, this is satire, nigga. We joking.
Yeah, I know. I'm just throwing it in there. It's all alleged, y'all. We don't know what that nigga like.
Yeah, it's alleged.
And I don't care. And we don't care what the nigga like. As long as you ain't playing with kids, that's all we care. As long as you ain't playing with kids, I don't care how you get down. You can get down however you get down, bro. We don't. You know what I mean? We don't. It's just when you start messing with them kids, bro. Underage people that, you know what I mean, they can't fight for themselves.
Diddy is Diddy bought this on himself because how he treated all the people around him. You gotta think about it. You know, people who usually treat the people around them good, a lot of stuff don't never get out. if you treat the people that's close to you, if you treat them like crap, a lot of your secrets and stuff is going to get out there because
Man, you know how much they probably still holding this nigga secrets, bro. Only reason why he got busted, no Diddy. I'm about to say busted up like he doing now, no Diddy, is because he went after Diageo.
Yeah,
Allegedly.
right.
He allegedly went after Diageo. Well, they ain't even alleged. He did go after Diageo. He sued.
Yeah, that ain't alleged. Yeah, he went after.
But
yeah,
alleged on Diageo, you know, making things happen behind the scene to get this man shut down.
Oh yeah, that part's
one,
alleged.
yeah, but then one connection in there is that they didn't grow his agave for you know, for
But
his
that's because they
Ciroc
were going
and
through
Deleon.
legal problems. Because
Right.
they're like, why we gonna grow agave for him when his brand ain't selling no more? Nobody don't want to
Right.
buy DeLeon. Nobody gives a shit about DeLeon. He said it's an urban brand, and black people don't even like Diddy no more. So Diageo was like, you know, you gotta drop this guy. Now you heard what the brother said earlier about if you ain't making no money for them anymore, if you ain't earning the same, then they drop. You know what I'm saying? And the DeLeon and Ciroc wasn't earning. It wasn't earning anymore.
And it ain't nothing Clive Davis could do to, or anybody can do to
Right.
protect. Yeah, I mean to protect Diddy from that because they're bigger than Clive Davis. No Diddy.
Well, they get rid of him after the dirt,
Right.
after all they dirt get out there. You gotta think about it. They getting rid of all the people who got too much dirt on their name because they need to start fresh. They cleaning house.
New people.
Right, new people.
Same
they
game,
bringing up
game.
new people right now. Yeah.
Yep. Game it remains the same. Only thing
Game
changes
remains
the
the same.
faces.
I'll be honest with you though, that industry is collapsing, bro.
I don't think it's collapsing. I think
it's
moving.
collapsing.
Nah, I don't think it's collapsing. I think because so many people investment is tied up in this digital thing that's coming, everything is being switched over to digital companies. That's why you're seeing AI music taking over. AI music, AI generated movies, AI generated scripts.
That's why it's collapsing.
Everything is it gotta collapse if they moving into that age.
But you gotta understand, this is a different shift because they don't need none of these niggas no more because they all gonna get replaced with AI.
That's what Jermaine Dupri was complaining about earlier on the video we posted on the Metaphysics channel.
Now that's different than what this brother is saying.
Right. He said the AI company.
Well, it's the same, but it's different. Because the players that's changing this time is AI.
He said the AI companies is coming in and telling them what to do. He said basically if they don't get with the program, then they just gonna get ran, they're gonna get ran right over. So if the best thing for them niggas to do is just get educated in what AI is gonna do because it's inevitable. We going into the AI digital world. The world is going on an automated system.
Right. Yeah, we're going into a quantum leap right now. So they definitely replacing a lot of these individuals with artificial intelligence. Even the day-to-day jobs is going to get replaced with artificial intelligence.
You just
so that's
be
the
like
new
a
system
nigga like
that's
Will
being
Smith.
set up. So when he talking about the players are changing, the players are really going to change because now he talking about his time. Yeah, humans were the players that was playing, but now we in a new age. Like he was trying to school the youngin on where he's from. Now he got to understand where we going. We're going now. He's talking about the players change, but the game remains the same. That's correct. But this time, the players that's going to be taking over ain't going to be human.
That's why you're right.
This is a whole, and he was here. He was kept here to witness this. Like he said, he was there since the start, like close to the start of Hollywood. Like he said, the first 50. Right, the first 50 golden years. Yep, he was involved in that, and he's right. So now he's here to see the destruction of it. He's saying he's surprised that he's still alive. Well, you're alive because you're here as a witness to watch what happens. See, you didn't have to get involved with none of the parties. See, you was here as an observer. That's why you were kept alive. You were kept alive by the Most High, by the guards of the Most High.
That's why I'm glad he's doing those interviews over there.
Guarded and protected just so you can observe this, just so you can give this testimony that you just gave in that interview, is saying how you was there for the first 50 years. Now you're about to see his destruction. And the game, like you said, the game remains the same. It just changed the players. Well, the players are going to be completely different this time than any player we ever seen before. And that's artificial intelligence. And the thing is, people saying that it's coming, it's already here. A lot of these movies that you're watching are artificial intelligence. The movie studios shut down because they don't need them anymore. It's an extra expense they didn't need. They don't need the same stuff anymore. They don't need them big ass studios. What's the name wasted his money. They don't even need that anymore, bro.
50 Cent wasted his money.
Tyler Perry and all. Yeah,
Tyler
them niggas
Perry.
wasting their money. See, they sold them that while they moved. Hollywood let them buy them big studios because they know they're not going to need them anymore because we're switching to a new system.
Right.
They just didn't know that yet. Because, we're
Right.
nobodies. Nobody listen to us. See, we're nobodies because, we're YouTubers. They like to say we bottom feed. But there's some of us on YouTube that's able to observe. And we're put here for a reason. To observe and see where everything is going and see how the results are going to be, but how people react to it. Certain people, key people react to it. Now, you see, they gave these individuals these studios. Now, they gave them these. Now, people think, oh, they bought them, they worked their way up, made billions of dollars, and Tyler Perry was able to buy that studio. Look, I don't care how much money them niggas got. If the true owners don't want you to own that studio, you ain't gonna own that studio. So they gave them that studio for a reason. The same reason why when you notice a city is going down the drain, they hire black people as the governors, the mayors and all that. They bring in the black mayors when the city is going down the drain. But when the city is doing good, it's white mayors in there. You see how they. So now, since Hollywood don't need those big studios anymore because artificial intelligence and CGI, when they come together, you don't need all that space anymore. So you're saving money. So they sell all those studios that they not going to need anymore to the dumb niggas that don't know where technology is going. So now, basically, Tyler Perry and all this big studio and all this shit, and it's a waste of money because the industry is about to change and go 100% AI.
Now, listen, remember that the BET tried to sell Tyler Perry. Well, they wanted the highest bidder black person to buy BET back, right? For $3 billion, right? That shows you right there that they don't need that shit anymore. If they willing to sell it to Negroes, that means they don't need it no more. So now you got the banks closing up because they don't need bank space anymore because everything, all the monetary system is going digital. So they don't need the bank space anymore. That's why all the banks is closing up. They don't need that big ass buildings.
Nigga, they didn't. Why do you think they gave Oprah the television show? Because they don't need TV anymore because everything is streaming.
Everything is streaming.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah, that's why. Because all them years, they never let no black folks own networks like that. Like how they let Oprah Winfrey own a network and then let a black man like Tyler Perry own big studios and all. It's because they don't need them anymore. They don't need television because of devices and phones and all. They don't need regular cable television anymore. All the streaming and all the devices, you don't need it. You think about all the movie channels. They streaming channels now. So they ain't willing to sell the stuff to the niggas that they don't need anymore. You remember like in slavery when they used to throw us the guts and like they eat the best parts of the animals and throw us. That's where chitlins came from. They throw us the chitlins and the stuff they didn't eat. They threw to the slaves. Well, they doing the same thing with the movie studios and the television stations because they don't need them anymore. Now, what's the name? This brother that played Lamont, he represents an old era. You know what I'm saying? And he was kept preserved so he can see what's happening now. He's a witness. He's a witness to what's going on. That's why he said, I was there at the start. I know what goes on there. You know what I'm saying? But now he's about to witness the end of one era that he probably thought would never fall. And another one's going to rise up in its place. One beast is about to fall, and another beast is going to rise up in its place. And you about to witness that, brother. Very special that he's able to live through that many You know what I mean? To live through both
think
events
about all,
like that.
all
The
them from the
dawn of
show.
Hollywood and the
All
fall
them
of
from the
Hollywood,
show is
or the
gone.
transformation of it.
All them
Of the
from
industry.
Sanford Son, all them from Sanford Son is gone. That's the Red Fox, the one that played Grady. They all passed away.
Right.
Marla Gibbs is still alive from 227. Marla Gibbs is still alive. See, now these is the elders that's still alive that didn't pass away, because you know Cindy Poitier is gone, Cicely Tyson is gone, Harry Belafonte is gone. Marla Gibbs is still here. Desmond Demond Wilson. I'm keep calling him Desmond.
Yeah, Demond Wilson. Right. That's the brother that played Lamont that you just heard in the interview that he did with Comedy Circle.
You still got brothers like Quincy Jones still here.
Mm-hmm.
You have who else? There's a few elders that's still here to observe this new age we going into. Well, the age that we're in now. I can't say what we going into because we already here.
We already here, bro. Yeah, people is delusional. We already seen. Look, the industry is changing and the old one is collapsing. We see they threw Tory Lanez in jail not because of Megan Thee Stallion. They threw Tory Lanez in jail because he cracked the code and he started selling his album through tokenizing his album through crypto NFTs.
Too early.
Too early.
He did it way too early.
Because that's the plan that the companies have. Because they're tokenizing everything. That's why they buying up everybody's publishing. They buying up the companies want to make sure they own everything because they about to tokenize it all. Everything's going digital. And the artificial intelligence is going to run it all because there ain't enough humans to monitor it or all that data. So they're going to need artificial intelligence to monitor the data. I hope y'all know what's happening. We trying to get the message out to y'all. And see how the game was ran back in the day.
Get it.
It's going to be ran even more efficiently, even more, you know what I mean? Because they going to have the AI running everything. The old players is definitely being replaced, y'all.
So it ain't really going to be no need to be doing freak offs and all that now. That's the old way.
That's the old way.
Yeah, it ain't all the freak offs and all that.
Right.
People want to, I mean, of course, it's still going to be freak off, but it ain't going to be no demand to do all that because everything is AI generated. You can write a whole script. You can write a whole book right now using Chat GPT.
Right. Right now it's a gold rush. Who's going to use it better?
Right.
That's what's happening right now. See, we're next level. See, we talk from another level, another perspective of this so-called gossip stuff. Because we realize what's going on. We know why they taking Diddy down, why they taking other big names down. Because the system is changing and they getting rid of the old players. And a lot of the old players who think they're not going to be taken care of, y'all going to be taken care of too. Y'all done.
Can we get
they
those
don't
likes?
Need y'all anymore. They don't need you, Diddy. They don't need any of y'all.
Can we get those likes up to 250 at least?
They don't need y'all.
Can we get those likes up to at least 250? It's 354 people.
They don't need any.
Make sure y'all hit that like button. This message needs to get out there,
anymore, bro.
Well, hold on, Isaiah. This message need to get out there. Y'all need to hit that like button, bro. Because we have to drop jewels with inside the video. Like we can't make that the main title like that on here. So we have to drop these jewels with inside the video.
Right.
We have to, you know what I mean? So we can't put it in the title. So we rather talk about it with inside the video.
Yeah,
so make sure y'all hit that like button.
It'll get shadow banned.
Yeah.
If we put the stuff that we talk about in the you know what I'm saying, the title. We telling y'all this is the real deal, y'all. This is the real deal.
Yeah, I mean, so
this is the real deal. If y'all notice, everything is going digital. Everything is digital wallets and this and that. Listen, everything is going digital. If you notice, if you do any type of office work, recently within the last decade, I know y'all been going from paper to system. A lot of y'all been getting rid of your paper system, getting rid of all the paper and going to a digital system.
Yeah, all that.
And all of y'all companies, anybody on here who do office work and do any type, and y'all used to run things with paper. Y'all used to document everything with paper. But I bet you in the last 10 years, y'all all had to start upgrading to digital. and upgrading your IT systems, because everything is being tokenized. So you're going to see all these celebrities either get unalived or they're going to go so broke they're going to be in poverty. Listen, they're done. They do not need these celebrities anymore. They don't need these rappers. They don't need these singers. You see, the AI can do the music.
We just
They are
demonstrated.
not. They don't need. You gotta understand, the industry has already been built already. A prototype industry has already been built. A digital prototype system has already been built. It's already up and operating right now.
Let me give them a taste.
And these celebrities are not included in it.
Hold on, let me give them
your favorite celebrity. They don't give two shits about your favorite celebrity.
All right, hold on, Isaiah. Hold on real quick. Let's give them a taste, because this was what
let them hit that like button though before we give them a taste.
Yeah,
where we at with the like?
I'm just playing
this is
what
right here, bro.
This what Jermaine Dupri was just crying about earlier.
Extended network, we're the talk of the town. Oh, gossip the rumors, celebrities and all. Oh, keep you informed, gonna have a ball. Tune in, come and see the latest news. We got it on replay, from the red carpet to the secret schemes. Night and day network, fulfilling your wildest dreams. Learn the conversation, hear the whispers in the night. We'll uncover the truth, shining a bright light. Conspiracies and scandals, we'll discuss them all. Night and day network, catching every call. Turn up the volume, let me hear the sound.
That's it. And that's it. That's all you need. You don't even need to even go in the studio anymore with this shit. You could just tell the AI what you want, and it'll generate the whole goddamn song for you. That's it. That's why you don't even need that. Hey, you see what's going on? AI is replacing humans. You understand what we talking about? It's all being replaced. Everything is being replaced by
your job too.
AI generated automated systems.
Your job too. Whoever's listening, your job too.
Right.
Is going to be replaced by artificial intelligence.
So if you ain't getting educated on how AI is working right now, that's what y'all need to be doing your research on, because it's inevitable. We're in that age. We're not
right.
It's nothing you can combat or try to fight and go up against. You can't fight it, because that's the age we're going into. So the best thing for you to become is educated about it. How can I use this tool to benefit my life? How can I use this tool to benefit my business?
That's how you get ahead of the gold rush. This is just a new gold rush. They monopolize it.
How can I use this tool to uplift my community? You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to learn how to use it. You're already doing it now by just having that cell phone in your hand. Who you think running that cell phone that's in your hand? That's an automated AI generated system that's running all the apps on your phone. You're already using it. You already got Siri. You already got Amazon's what you call what's the little Amazon what you call them? You know what I'm talking about. All these different damn voice commanders and all that shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's already here. It's already here, bro. Yeah, Alexa. Yeah.
Yeah, it's about 15, 20 years from now, there's not going to be nothing that AI can't do that humans can do. I mean, they're going to be doing everything better than what humans can do. Because see, this is the thing. See, this is the problem here. The problem is, see, we want to blame the industry, we want to blame the AI, and we saying that it's taken away from humanity and all this AI stuff is here to replace humanity. But you gotta think about it. Humanity was supposed to evolve spiritually, which a lot of us didn't. We failed. So a lot of us are not are going to fail and continue going through this stuff and going through the AI age, artificial intelligence, because you ain't get it right yet. See, humanity is just even supposed to be a tool. Humanity is supposed to be a tool to learn your spiritual self. A lot of people don't even know what that is.
Well, that's metaphysics. Yeah, that's when we going into the metaphysics of things.
Right. So AI is going to replace. So AI is going to replace humanity because humanity, and it's going to be like a punishment because humanity is only supposed to be using this as a spiritual ladder or doorway. So you're supposed to be learning from this physical place, not getting too much attached to it. So that's the problem. We all too attached. We all talking about humanity. But what about your spiritual self? That's why people were saying that these celebrities sold their soul. Yeah, they sold their soul for materialism. That's kind of foolish. They got you out here humiliation rituals and all this BS. So out here soulless. Getting wrapped up in all this BS. That's what I'm saying. These celebrities are in a worse position than anybody. If y'all, I'm telling you right now, they all are in fear of their life right now. They don't realize, they don't know if they're gonna be next or not. Every last one of them is sitting up there wondering if they're gonna be next. Guaranteed. Every last one of them celebrities, especially the high profile ones, is sitting up there waiting like, damn, am I gonna be next? Think about it. Because just like what's her name was saying, just like what's her name, Tia Kemp was saying about Rick Ross. I know you on them freak off tapes over there at Diddy's. How many other celebrities are on them tapes? How many high profile people on them tapes?
Right, allegedly on them tapes. Right.
Right.
We ain't even get that. I forgot to play this Darius McCrary, what he said.
Might as well. It ties into it.
Yeah, let me play this real quick. Yep.
Oh yeah, that joint ain't playing. You got
Oh, I gotta reset it then.
Yeah, reset the joint. Yeah.
You hear it now?
Hold on, play it.
Nah. All right, let me reshare it again because
they had came in and came out.
All right. Yeah, let me reshare it again. All right, y'all. Hold on.
Yeah, these celebrities are scared for their lives, man.
All right, here we go.
Whether people understand it or realize it or not, I've said this before. We've all been inappropriately touched in Hollywood. Period. That's what it is. We've all, at some point or another, been inappropriately touched in Hollywood, whether you realize it or not. Whether people understand it or realize it or not, I've said this before. We've all been inappropriately touched in Hollywood. Period. That's what it is. We've all, at some point or another, been inappropriately touched in Hollywood.
Now, mind you, this is Eddie Winslow.
So that's Eddie. That's Eddie Winslow for Darius McCrary from Family Matters.
Right. Now, you heard what the dude said, Loose Cannon said about Carl Winslow and Diddy. He said he walked in and seen Carl Winslow and Diddy getting it in. Now, you got Eddie Winslow, Darius, aka Darius McCrary, saying that we all got inappropriately touched in Hollywood. Now we're seeing videos of Justin Bieber getting inappropriately touched right on television.
Shit, just recently by Jaden Smith.
Oh yeah, that too. But I'm talking about when he was kid.
But then,
talking about when Bieber was young though, he was getting touched. He's like, oh, I feel real weird right now. Like, I feel violated right now.
You gotta remember, Orlando Brown was 3J. Orlando Brown was 3J on Family Matters.
Right.
Orlando Brown was 3J on there. Remember?
Right. You heard what Orlando Brown said about Diddy. Now this is all alleged. We don't know. We just connecting the dots for y'all and let y'all make the decision. We just connecting the dots. Now he said he walked in on Carl Winslow and Diddy. You got Orlando Brown saying Diddy like to play with, you know what I mean, little boys' pennies, and he gave him the I squash, blue squash, and all that stuff. And then now you got and he played on Family Matters, and he was on all them shows in the 90s. I think Orlando Brown went through almost all of those shows in the 90s, so everybody knows Orlando.
Except
so what
for
Orlando was saying, Orlando was definitely right. Because Orlando went through every last one of those shows.
Fresh Prince.
Huh?
I don't think he was on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air or Martin show.
But he was on the set. No, but listen, he was on the set because all the studios was on the same studio.
Yeah, all them studios was on.
Yeah, that's why he was able to do Family Matters, and it was what was the other in the Jamie Foxx show? Because they were all on the same set together, as well as all the other ones. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was on the same set of Family Matters.
Yeah.
Because you remember what's the name came through? It was an episode, a deleted scene that they showed where they showed the Uncle Phil coming over to Family Matters and greeting Carl Winslow over there.
Yeah, right.
Because it was all on this, because all that shit was filmed on the same movie lot. I mean, on the same studio set.
Yeah, movie lot.
So you gotta think about it. Lil Orlando was running from set to set because he had like 3 or 4 jobs at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So,
but then you gotta remember what Corey Feldman said. Corey Feldman
was on them shows too. Diddy was creeping in those studios too. You remember he was on Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
Diddy was all over the place in the 90s.
Then you gotta remember Corey Feldman Corey Haim told him that that Charlie Sheen, you know what I mean, grabbed him right between the trailers and put like Vaseline between his crack and then went in on him. That's what Corey Feldman said.
Yeah,
Corey
Crisco,
Haim
not Vaseline. He said
Crisco
oil.
Crisco oil. Our bad. Yeah, Crisco oil. He said right between the trailers in front of where everybody could see it. Like if you was out there, you was able to walk past, you would have seen him out there doing that to him.
That's wild.
That's crazy, bro.
Now all this is alleged. This is all the stuff that already came out in the media that these people already put out there. We just reporting on it and we connecting the dots of what people been chatting about over the years, bringing it all together. Now, all these people have been, you can definitely, if you had one of those FBI webs when they doing an investigation and you put Diddy at the top and you draw a bunch of webs, you can see how he ran into all these people or worked with all these people at one point. And the same thing with all the rest of these celebrities. They all tied in. So, yeah, it is a club. That's obvious. It's a club. That's why Orlando was going around saying, y'all know me. I'm Orlando. Diddy, you know me. That's why he was saying it, because them big mansions, what you think they all got them big mansions for? Who you think they be having? Those, some of them have lived together. A lot of those celebrities live together in those big mansions. And it just be, they all be couples. Everybody be coupled. Everybody is coupled up. Everybody's dating each other. And they open about it. That's the Hollywood shit. And they make it news for us. And they just make a whole bunch of money off of it. They dating each other anyway. And they just put on a show and entertainment for us so we can buy into it. So they can sell products. Like De Leon and Ciroc and all that. Like all of them, the males, the female, they all dating. Like, that's what niggas is trying to tell you who's seen how the things are really ran in the industry. They like saying that dude got a wife.
Yeah,
nah, he got a husband too.
Nah, Corey
got a wife and a husband.
Corey Feldman told his he said what happened to him, bro. No, Bougie Barbie said Corey Feldman was quick to tell Corey Haim business, but never told. Yeah, he did tell his. You ain't
Yeah,
see
he
those
told his
interviews.
business.
You ain't see those interviews.
Right. Yeah, right.
You gotta go back and watch all those Corey
Yeah, you gotta
Feldman
go back.
interviews.
Yeah, you gotta go back and rewatch that stuff because yeah, he definitely did say all the stuff he been through. He been through the abuse too. I mean, they all had to go through it. You just heard what this brother said. What's his name? Lamont. What's his real name? I be getting his name messed up too.
Damon Wilson.
Demont. Yeah, Demont. Yeah.
Damon Wilson.
Damon. My bad. Demont. Yeah, Demont. Yeah, man. That's basically what he was basically saying. You all gotta go through these rituals,
All
bro. Every last one of them.
Yep.
And it seemed like they got people who lead them.
Overseers, he called them, right?
Overseers, yeah.
Said gatekeepers.
Basically, they organize. They organize the stuff, and that's what they really make money off of.
So and
then they feed the media too, so they can keep their brand going. They feed the media the tea. Y'all gotta understand, a lot of this tea, the celebrities release a lot of this tea on themselves, because that's how they make money. Off the general population's negativity, they make trillions of dollars off y'all niggas negative, or y'all urge to want to click on and read negativity or watch negativity. They know that already, so they make trillions of dollars off of y'all.
That's why a lot of that shit. That's why I think a lot of that shit be cat.
It do be cat. A lot of it be cat, but it be the truth too, because they all are dating each other. Like a lot of them go all ways. Like they go all ways, and they be dating each other. It'd be like Diddy and Ben Affleck and J-Lo would just be a whole couple. Not saying that's what's going on, but I'm saying it'd be something similar to that. So you
just made people being passed around pretty much.
Right.
Everybody be passing around.
But they all dating each other at the same time though.
Or just passing each other around.
So they able to make all types of news up. Like, oh, we just seen Ben Affleck cheating on, you know what I mean? Or we just seen Ben Affleck getting cheated on by J-Lo because J-Lo ran back to Diddy. But they all in a relationship anyway. They all know about each other.
Yeah, all part of
But
the
they make news out of it because the masses will fall for it and they make money off of it. Off the tea.
PR teams, bro.
You're right.
That's what their PR team is there for.
That's the game right there.
That's what their PR job is to do, is to keep them relevant inside the media. That's why
Even if they have to make up some stuff.
That's why they hire these big PR companies to represent them, because they specialize in knowing the psych. A lot of them went to school for psychology anyway, so they know the psyche. They know the psyche of the general population. So these PR teams, y'all think just be regular PR team? Nah, these are psychologists, yo. These motherfuckers know how to do magic with the media. like that whole Jamie Foxx shit. That nigga PR team is nice with that shit, bro.
Nigga,
that
the
nigga PR
Cosby,
team.
the Cosby, all this shit could be. That's what
Niggas
we trying to
PR
get through
team,
to y'all. Listen, y'all. All of this shit could be fake that they feeding us. 100% of it. Do y'all understand what we trying to tell y'all?
At least 90. I give it at least 85 to 90%.
The way they twist it is 100%. It be the truth. It be the truth on one side, but then it be completely false the way they spin it.
I'm thinking like, all right, they working something out.
Scripted, bro.
They working something out with this AI generated news shit now with these celebrities. Now they
using it,
because when you start seeing, I noticed when you start seeing certain titles and shit, you could tell they use AI generated Chat GPT to generate the news. All you do is feed it a couple words and tell it what you wanted to type write up, and it'll write the whole It'll write the whole article for you. That's why they're able to get the article out fast as shit. Y'all be like, damn, how the hell TMZ get this shit out? Because they already working with the biggest Chat GPT system.
Well, they ain't
that you can
exception to the rule.
They gave us the toy Chat GPT to play with. Imagine the Chat GPT they got. They got the more advanced one. That's the one that generates movie scripts and movies. Like they probably got it. They can take the script and program they could take the script and program the visuals, and it'll create the whole.
Right.
It'll create the whole movie.
Or what if they connected their AI to a database to where it actually search real security footage and create a script out of it?
Yeah.
So they're able to be on the scene first. See, that's what I'm trying to tell you. TMZ
is advanced, bro.
TMZ is like agents, bro. They part of the Matrix. Because you gotta think about it. If you combine the AI that creates stories with the AI that monitor security cameras, security footage, and monitor devices like cell phones, laptops, cameras. Now you gotta realize AI can tap into that stuff because
it already
AI is going to be quantum, right? Yep. So if you combine that with your studio, with your script writing, they can actually tap into when the violence is happening or the story is unfolding, and their AI automatically creates the story with the actual real security footage, like the Jonathan Majors thing we see when he's running through New York City, aka Gotham City, with the long trench coat on, with them boots, with them crazy ass boots that he had on his feet. Now you gotta understand, they could combine these AI systems. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's one system. If y'all watch the show Persons of Interest with Taraji P. Henson and Jim Caviezel, and you see how them artificial intelligence was working on there, and how they was able to tap into systems and biometrics and tap into people's security cameras and their cell phones and everything. Every device on the planet is infiltrated by artificial intelligence, and they're able to encrypt things, and they're able to break through encryption because they work at a quantum level. So if they're able to combine the two databases together, where Hollywood is using it as script writing, or a media company like TMZ is using artificial intelligence for script writing their articles, at the same time combining it with the AI that's monitoring security footage and actually like police reports when people call a police station, all of that stuff is monitored by AI. If they combine those two systems, they would literally be able to pump stories out like TMZ. They're always the first on the scene, and they always got all the security footage.
They're using it already.
That's artificial intelligence, bro.
We already gave y'all a demonstration of that shit already with the Chat GPT. And it wrote out a whole book. It wrote out a whole script. Actually, the live stream we just did with DJ Genesis, demonstrated the whole the music on there and the script writing. Facts. So they're already using it already. That's why Hollywood was going through that whole thing with the that whole protest thing where they felt like they was getting cheated out of their through the digital streamers. What's that protest they just had with the Writers Guild and all that shit? They knew they was told that, look, we don't really need y'all. AI's taking over. And then they did a few interviews with the AI CEOs, the CEOs of those companies that Hollywood is using. If y'all go to what's the other one? Not the Writers Guild. What's the other one? The one they just had the whole protest.
What is it called? What is it called?
Y'all know what I'm talking about.
You talking about
the ones they just had the protest when they was all out there protesting against the digital companies and all that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. SAG after, yeah. SAG after. That was their whole complaint, that they was being replaced by AI. Then they had they eventually just said, F it, we gonna be down with it. And they brought the AI programmers onto the interview to do an interview with them. So they already moved into that already. They already moved into the AI generated scripts and movies already. And that's why Pixar kind of fell back a little bit. They don't need those big Hollywood studios, or they don't even need to draw the characters out no more. They could just tell AI what they want, and it generates. Trust me, I already played with the toy version of that they let us use. They let population loot.
Yeah, they let us use. Yeah, They are already like 100 years ahead of us already.
Yeah, so the general population could use these tools now, but the thing about it, the studios and the big media companies got the advanced versions of them.
Yeah.
So this ain't just making up. Y'all could just, I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all that have used Chat GPT in here already. You know what I mean? Played with it and see what y'all came up with and all that. So I already know. Now you already know the agencies, the alphabet agencies got more of the advanced versions of those quantum computers and all that.
That's connected to the it's connected to the blockchain.
That's what the alphabet agency's using.
Yeah, it's all connected to the blockchain already.
Yep. So that's what we dealing with, man. It's an inevitable time we are going into, or that we in already. And if you just gotta educate yourself and see how these tools can be used to benefit you. You know what I'm saying? So, and I guess we could just leave it there on that note, man. If you haven't shopped with Night and Day Net Market yet, make sure y'all head over and shop with the Night and Day Net Market. You know what I mean? We got natural products on there. You know what I mean? We ship out fast. We get the products out to you. We got 25% off on all the CBD products. You know what I mean? You get that Zeolite if you're looking to clean yourself out and have a great detox. You know what I mean?
Been a whole year. I haven't gotten sick yet since I've been
Build your immune system. Yup. Build your immune system up. Something, you know what I mean? You don't get that you know how you get that, that detox, the results of that detox, the feeling of when your body going through a detox, you don't get that with Zeolite. You don't.
Oh, you talking about detox symptoms like headaches and
Yeah.
nausea and all this stuff that you get from a good detox.
Yeah.
If the stuff coming up, you don't get all that with Zeolite, because Zeolite, actually, you would take Zeolite for if you're detoxing with something else that gives you those symptoms. People would take Zeolite to actually calm them symptoms down, not realizing that Zeolite itself is a very powerful detox. It detox everything. It almost like it breaks everything down to its rawest form and then flushes it out your body. Because if you know what Zeolite is, if you listen to the commercial, was volcanic. Is basically lava mixed with alkaline water. So lava that's deep from the volcanoes, from the earth core, rises up to the surface, leaks down onto the alkaline water, and then as it sits there, it turns into like this powdery substance called zeolite. So whatever's purifying the earth, because if you throw anything into a volcano, I don't give a heck what it is. It's burning up. The earth core, the lava that's inside the earth core, it purifies everything on the earth. Plastic, metal, it don't matter what it is. And it returns everything back to its rawest element. It turns everything down, like basically it separates everything that's combined. All the stuff that we combine tinkering with up here, once it gets down to the earth, it basically the earth uses it, burns it up, turn it back to its nature, and recycles it, and it comes back up into the through the surface as a volcano lava, and it comes down to the motherfucking the water that's surrounding the volcano, or whatever body of water that's surrounding it, and that's how you get your zeolite. And that's, if it cleanses the earth, it's going to cleanse your body. They don't want us to know about this. They ain't want us to know about this.
That's why you gotta do it. I gotta hit your.
They ain't want us
That's because you don't have the information.
Okay.
Huh? Just public. All you gotta do is go look it up. Huh? I didn't come here to find out what you think.
No, I'm just asking.
No, you didn't. You say you thought. I don't want to hear it.
Okay.
Huh?
Okay.
For what? I don't want to hear what you thought.
Mm-hmm.
I saw the check, nigga. Huh? Mm-hmm. So I got to sit in what you thought. Who cares? Mm-hmm. Huh? That's all I'm saying.
All right.
And y'all old head, let old head tell y'all, start doing y'all own research.
Yeah, y'all gotta do your research. Go to the NIH, and y'all go to the NIH and type in zeolite, the National Institute of Health, and you will see zeolite was used to clean up, disasters like
radioactive waste.
environmental disasters like radioactive waste and oil spills. You know what I mean? You can use it to clean out fish tanks. And it's completely safe in the human body. It's nothing but just volcanic ash mixed with alkaline water. It don't have a taste to it. It actually makes water taste good. So if you don't want to take the capsule, you can literally just empty the zeolite into your water, and it actually make your water taste better because it's a purifier.
Right.
And it purifies the water in your cup, and it purifies the water in your body.
Y'all in Flint, Michigan need to be going to y'all authorities and all that, and y'all need to go there and tell them they need to clean that. They can use zeolite to clean that damn waste.
Hell yeah.
In Flint, Michigan. Y'all need to be getting on y'all officials about that.
They ain't even telling y'all they already started cleaning shit up in China with zeolite. See, they making y'all think that all this shit is poison in China when really all this shit is poison here. They actually cleaning up they act in other countries. Here, this is a poison. This is a wasteland.
Right.
The U.S., most of the parts of the U.S., the major cities, a lot of the major cities in the U.S. has just become a dump. And then all of our food, all of our water, everything.
Dump.
Tainted.
Dump.
Right. And we got the technology and ability to clean the water.
Right. Exactly.
Without poisoning us too. It's just that we just wickedness.
We need to keep people sick.
Wickedness is running everything.
Right. Need to keep people sick.
Right.
To keep them, you know what I mean? To keep you know what?
Feeble minds.
Pharmaceuticals
turn people into a bunch of weak, stunted, backstabbing, gibbering demons.
Yep. Yeah, they could have used that to clean up that Flint, Michigan. They could have got that cleaned up. All the water in America, period. Right. In the inner cities should be cleaning the water supply with zeolite, not chlorine.
Right.
Chlorine turns into fluorine when it's heated up. So that's just a gas. I mean,
bro,
that's toxic as hell to even do that.
Zeolite and activated charcoal.
That's it.
Zeolite and activated charcoal can literally clean water and get everything and anything out of that water. I don't care what it is, from chemical to harmful viruses and bacteria. Activated charcoal and zeolite.
All right.
And no, they're not the same.
So yeah, that's the nonsense we dealing with.
Yeah, it's a bunch of nonsense
but
going on.
I think the more people wake
out here, y'all.
So I think the more people that's awakening, being actually they're gonna have to adjust according to the people that's waking up. So every time people, a certain amount of people get hip to it, they're gonna have to change, policies and all that. It's gonna have to change because people are being aware of it now. I mean, people is being aware of it. A lot more people is waking up to what's really going on. So they're gonna be demanding things to be changed.
Right.
I mean, so remember, y'all, the power is at the bottom of the pyramid, not at the top. That's where they try to play on our intelligence to think that the people at the top that would be considered a 1% is the power, but no, they ain't. The power is at the bottom of the pyramid. You flip that shit upside down.
Facts.
Flip the pyramid upside down. The power is at the bottom. The people hold the power, not the people at the top. I don't know who you name up there. It could be all those families you name that's at the top of the pyramid. They weak as shit.
Right.
They frail. They weak.
Well, you gotta understand. Most of the time, the people at the top bluff. Right. They bluff, and everybody at the bottom fall for it. You gotta understand. They're less than 1% of the population is controlling.
Billions.
Basically, 6 to 7 billion people.
Right. by
You
manipulating,
got less than
keep
100
people
people
separated,
controlling
right?
6 billion people.
Keep people separated,
That
ignorant,
guy's that
and
if
fighting
that's what
each
the
other.
whole Wizard of Oz was about. When you found out who the wizard really was, everybody was scared and bowing down to the wizard. It don't matter what part of Oz they were from. Everybody, but you come to find out the wizard was just a scared old man behind the curtain.
And the damn little ass dog Toto discovered and scared the hell out of the wizard behind the curtain. Little ass Toto. A little dog scared the hell out of the wizard. Power's at the bottom, y'all. And we ain't talking about power bottoms neither. No Diddy. We about to get up out of here, y'all. We catch y'all on the next live stream. Make sure y'all like this button. This button. I said like this button.
Like this butt. Oh no, pause, nigga. No Diddy. I hope y'all like this butt. What, nigga?
I said button, nigga. Don't y'all play me. Anyway, y'all, we about to get up out of here. Catch y'all on the next. I said button, nigga. Make sure y'all click the like button. You know what I'm saying? And share this live stream if you can. And we gonna get up out of here, y'all.
Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Zeolite is one of the most amazing minerals of our age. Millions of people have been using detoxification supplements to remove harmful toxins, pollutants, heavy toxic metals, as well as to balance pH levels, lower the risk of viruses like cold and flu, support the immune system, and improve nutrient absorption. What is zeolite? Zeolite is a volcanic ash that forms over time when ash and lava react with alkalized water, resulting in a compound with a very strong cage-like structure and a negative charge. Zeolite is one of the most fascinating and powerful nature remedies available. Great to detox and balance your body. Health benefits of detoxing. The removal of excess heavy metals can improve overall health. Detoxification helps balance a body's pH levels. This product provides 30 capsules, 1 month supply, ships within 3 days. Purchase now at night and daynetmarket.com.